EU leaders will meet today in Slovakia's capital, Bratislava, the first such meeting since the UK voted to withdraw from the bloc. The meeting is expected to focus on finding common ground for the migrant crisis as well as security issues. Britain remains a member of the bloc as its withdrawal from the bloc is not yet complete, but the country nevertheless was not invited to the Bratislava EU summit. On Thursday, EU Parliament and Commission leaders held meetings with Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico. Slovakia now has the revolving EU presidency and is hosting the talks. CCTV's Guy Henderson has the latest from Bratislava.
Slovakia is the next stop for all of the leaders of the European Union, with the exception of the United Kingdom. Now, the government in Bratislava has been an outspoken critic of what it sees as Brussels' overbearing reach, but in chairing this informal summit of leaders, its task will be to find common ground between them, and it's thought that defence integration could be a focal point. Specifically, we expect discussions to look at proposals made by the European Commission President, Jean-Claude Juncker, on Wednesday, which include setting up a permanent headquarters for an EU military, as well as a joint defence fund for procurement. Essentially, the first steps towards the creation of an EU army. Now, that is something that Britain has long opposed. It has a prominent position inside NATO. It also worries about duplication. And there are some here who believe that progress may be more likely in Britain's absence. But by the same token, that also means that there is no scapegoat for a lack of progress either. And that, say analysts, could mean that it would give more fuel to those critics who say that the EU is failing. Guy Henderson, CCTV, Bratislava.